You know, step on some of my stuff outside.
I know. My house is definitely an example on why you should take
But the kid doing some nasty stuff on the
the shoot.
floor. I know. So he took his son to the basketball game to go watch Keaton coach. One day, yeah, Keaton was a coach or is a coach. I had one son, and this, and then he kept doing it on the ground too. He like, hey, stop, that's nasty. Just laughing his way. Like, that's nasty. And then I was holding him. I used to feel like, oh, like, like, don't touch my face.
Imagine if you had to rewatch Corey's 3-year-old highlights. 4-year-old.
I don't think I was that nasty.
Shit. Until you watch a video, you scratching your ass and then
No.
licking your fingers. What?
I don't think I was that nasty. I don't remember either, but I don't think it was that bad.
So stupid. That's the stuff that I do remember.
Yeah.
It's recording.
Yeah, it's recording.
What it was? Is it basketball?
We can continue the basketball
Didn't
talk.
y'all talk basketball with Keaton?
Yeah, we can continue it. Talk about that dog. Nah, not just our job. What correct? Okay, we can talk about it. You okay talking about the men's selection? The transition?
No stuff.
I mean, y'all just talk about it hypothetically, even though it's real.
I can't do it.
I know you can. You go say. Just be like, oh, the commission's job is do this, whoopie whoop.
When you, I was gonna say we could do an hour versus salary. Hourly versus salary.
Because you went from, was it salary?
Yeah. No, it was hourly.
Oh.
Or commission versus hourly versus.
Because I'm salary at my job now, but I do men's collection hourly.
Yeah.
Oh, they paid you hourly at men's collection?
They still do.
Oh, it's commission and.
Yeah.
It's whichever one is highest, right?
Right. Did you forget?
No, I'm just making sure.
Oh, yeah, I should have got that sale. Come on, man. I can't believe you went back to men's collection, man.
Shit. I walked in there. I was getting a fucking suit, bro, from the place across the street from men's collection. Well, I was just looking. I ended up getting a suit. I went back. I walk in. The music at men's warehouse is straight up American Eagle type music.
To be honest, I didn't know they even had music in men's warehouse.
Well, they might as well turn that shit off. I walk in there and they're playing Mutt by Leon Thomas, the song. Baby, I'm a dog. Way fucking better. And then shit. When I walked out, Mr. Key was asking, well, Mr. Key, is it Miss Hannah or Miss Honor? I always forget.
I thought it was this song, but yeah.
Miss Honor, or who else was just asking me questions about how much we make a league, how much we make a year, and all that shit. Which I found out, by the way, men's collection make about $40,000 a week. So I don't know if you remember that conversation when I was like, I wonder if men's collection makes in like $1 million a year.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I don't think they do. And you was like, yeah, they got to.
Yeah.
But 40,000 a week, 40,000 times is 56 weeks in a year. So whatever that is, that would be our answer.
2 weeks.
52 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay, my fault. Well, I had a long head.
Like extra month.
Yeah, listen, we want extra month.
Probably 21.
You said 8 days a week.
Yeah, boy.
8 days a week. Do you think men's selection getting more than men's warehouse?
That's profit or
Hell
40,000
no.
profit.
No,
Wait,
that's
wait.
just what we make. You know? That's not profit. Shit.
See, we need to talk about that too, because when people be like, they millionaires or they this and that, or they made this many sales, they don't be talking profit.
Very true.
Like, oh, I made $1 million. Did you
How,
go?
how much you look?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say, for example, since we're talking millions,
Yeah.
let's say you got 500,000. Easy numbers, right?
Mhm.
You invest into a house and you somehow make 2 times that. So now you do have $1 million. So you are a millionaire, but you only made 500,000. So I mean, shit, that's still not bad. Or if you do that 2
Condo,
times,
the same thing. You not
or do
account.
you have to make 1.5 million?
Yeah,
No, you millionaire. You hit that.
but
Just started.
you not accounting all the stuff you had to do, like the maintenance and all that.
Yeah, very true. The overhead and shit.
So what was you getting at when you said about menstruation? You want me to do that? Make $1 million a year?
Oh, shit. I think they do. Let me see. Let me
Because
multiply.
if I'm working there, right, and I get like, my whole plan was to get like $1,000 of sales in one day,
Mm-hmm.
but that was like 4 or 5 years ago. And then that's when he was also letting me work every day, not like I wanted to, because
$1 million. So, answer the question.
that's what 40,000.
Times 52.
40,000 a week.
Oh, 40,000. Okay. Oh, I forgot.
It make you want to be a business owner.
So if I'm making, or not making, if I'm selling $7,000 worth of clothes a week,
And you're only making.
See, see,
what you sell a day.
yeah, that is $1,000.
That's what I don't want to talk about. My job, it's the same thing. We all getting fucked,
I
basically.
mean, shit.
Yeah.
But okay, from an employee, well, we gotta start because
Yeah, we're going to, yeah, we started. All right, this is Hawkins Brother Podcast. I'm Corey Hustle Hawkins. We got my brother PJ Tauchi. We got a special guest, Don Coleone.
I'll take it. What's going on, y'all?
Nah, I'm playing.
Your boy Cole. What's going on?
Yeah, go ahead and finish what you were saying though.
as an employee, you're not taking into account.
What was you saying? Playing devil's advocate?
As an employee, I'm playing devil's advocate because I'm an employee. So
Mm-hmm.
you're not taking into account from the business owner perspective. You making the sales, but you don't have to buy the merchandise. You don't have to do. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
In a way,
Yeah, in a way.
because what you, I see what you going with this, but
Like they got overhead too.
he don't.
Now, like I'm pretty sure it's all been invested back in to where he don't got it now.
Because what he do is, or what they do, I ain't gonna say.
Yeah.
What he do is he get advice from us, be like, "Hey, we think this gonna sell. Should I get this?" So we not putting the money in for him to buy it in a way, because we actually are selling the clothes. We give him the idea to get the clothes, the merchandise, to sell to the customers, because we're the ones that selling it. If we don't think it's gonna sell, then he shouldn't. We shouldn't get it.
When he first got into business, though, I'm pretty sure that wasn't the business plan.
That wasn't probably the plan, but that's
What it-
that's what it became because his demographic of sellers is us. So he hired us to sell to us, which is I ain't gonna lie, that's a good idea.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, and get the Hispanic or somebody to speak bilingual to the other people that's around because
yeah,
he's selling to people that's in the neighborhood,
yeah.
and somehow it ventures out to people across other neighborhoods and other areas or other cities and other states or whatever. So they come down to our little spot or whatever to sell the merchandise. But he do kind of get our feedback on what items to sell. So it's kind of like we give him the merchandise, but we just not putting the money to buy it in a way because we work for him regardless of the situation. And he gonna tell us yes or no. I don't want to get that. I don't think that's gonna sell. Like, motherfucker, we the one selling it.
It's his money, right?
Yeah, it's his money. So we are kind of like the people that's getting it. Cause I know this because he used me. And he's like, Corey, you think this? Nah, I wouldn't buy it. And that's how I feel. Like if I wouldn't buy it, then why I wouldn't want to sell it. But then again, I don't. This people don't have the same taste as me, so
A whole lot of suits would be gone to me, but everybody sounds so different.
true. And it's kind of hard to sell you saw it. The glamour,
Oh yeah.
cause now you're around.
Okay, my point is the business owner can't. If the business owner can't pay an employee what they're really worth because they
Oh, yeah.
wouldn't make any money.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you want though? That's the question, really.
Now the question is how you know your value.
Like the actual amount that you sell, he couldn't pay you that.
He can't
Good.
pay you 100% commission, obviously.
It would be in his best interest.
Yeah.
What 50% commission be?
Nah.
Fair.
You're
What
not
about
50%
40%?
owner.
What about 40%?
If you sold $100 shoe and you got
$40 off that. Hey, would that not inspire you have to sell more?
See, but you didn't make the shoe. You don't know if he had to buy it in bulk.
it's both.
Okay, think about a manufacturing job. A manufacturing job, right?
Yeah.
Right, bro? A manufacturing job.
The profit they make to make it.
In the short time that it's made, and how much the company made,
Like let's think about the Jordans, right?
that's worse, right?
I don't
You're
know.
saying as far as the factory workers themselves?
Yeah, is that worse than
Getting commission?
So they making it in the factory.
okay? Compare your last job to this job.
Which job? Which one you talking about? Which job?
Your last manufacturing job
No.
to the sales job.
Oh, okay.
You getting exploited both ways. I always say which one is worse. Okay, you sell $4,000 worth, but your paycheck is this.
Paycheck is
But
$100.
at the manufacturing job, you saying that you built this for this price,
I get what you're
but your
saying.
check is this. Which one is worse?
That's not always be the case, though. It's
Yeah.
hotel workers at Hilton that can't even spend the night there. You know? Well,
But that's my point. I'm trying to play devil's advocate for the business owner. Like you don't. These are not your materials that you're building this with.
Yes, somebody else's.
It's not your building that you're building it in.
So until then, we just gotta shut the hell up.
No, I'm just saying. But it's like what you said. How do you know what your real value worth is at the same time?
Yeah.
So do you know if you're getting underpaid? Well, you know you're getting underpaid.
We all get to pay.
We see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you don't know the business owner's overhead or expenses.
You're right.
So how do you calculate that when you don't know?
Ain't my problem. I just want my money was owed to me. Yeah. Just give me what I owe. I mean, just give me what I'm worth, regardless of how you feel.
I feel like you at the mercy of the job, pretty much.
True.
Sometimes you gotta use the upper hand. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta use your upper hand.
Upper hand wanna smack the owner. Hey man, I'm not getting no money.
They gonna pay. Just keep gonna pay. What day? He definitely don't pay. Whole time. Early, actually. I ain't tripping on
I can't believe he paid today.
How y'all feel about the commission over hourly?
That's you.
Is it really that big of a difference?
it. I can't really say much, man, because when I started a commission job, I was just selling suits. And I had to go against this motherfucker and Brittany. Brittany gonna for sure get the sales, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Post a picture of Brittany and you'll see why she get off. Them old guys was on it, boy.
Yeah,
But
fact.
I think commission is better in all honesty because it's almost like a business within a business. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's 5% or 3% or whatever percentage it is, but it's only as much as you sell or as little as you sell. Now I dress better, I'm a little older, I'm more knowledgeable. Shit, I'm putting up big ass sales like it ain't nothing, so I'm pretty sure my checks is gonna be way better than 8 years ago when I first started the shit.
Don't that breed competition between coworkers?
True, it does.
Some people like I heard Troy and Pam got into it, but I would never feel like oh shit. It's like that. How do I say?
Yeah.
Like if you in the gym with somebody, you like let's get the hit, get the hit. You know what
A
I'm saying?
rivalry?
Shit. Yeah, like a rivalry, like a friendly rivalry. That's the way I
But
would
that's
do
not
it.
everybody.
That's not shit. You know I can't.
But it would be now.
Like some people, like I got a few my like. Okay, is it this? Because I don't work commission. I never did.
Yeah.
Is it like? Would it ever come down to I gotta feed my family and it's taking it away from somebody else getting they just due? It's never that.
I don't think the sale is that big. I mean,
So
it might.
so
That's what
You
I'm
see
asking.
some
Like,
not everything.
is
It
it possible
is.
for y'all to take up all the sales from somebody else?
yeah,
It is possible.
let's say these are true scenarios. Say me and Cole work alone at the store.
Yeah.
Just me and him. And it's possible it could happen one day because they actually did that for some reason. I'm like, what the fuck? But not me and him. And how many hours is it open from? It's 9 hours. Is it open?
Yeah, something 10 instead.
So if he's not getting the sales and I'm taking all the sales from him, he getting the hourly pay, but he not getting that extra commission that comes with the hourly. So that's taken away from him, but he's still gonna get a paycheck, but it's taking dollars out of his pocket.
Yeah.
Which is that's really bad. Versus if you just worked the hourly job, you ain't taking nothing out the pocket.
Yeah.
And you're still getting the same amount of pay. Well, if the pay rate's the same,
Yeah.
still getting the same amount of pay. And you're not taking nothing from the pocket.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's what I was like. I feel like commission is capitalism and hourly is like socialism. So commission is you capitalizing on somebody's lack of skill or whatever, and then hourly he gonna get his just due regardless of how hard he worked. Everybody basically gonna get the same either way.
somewhat. It sucks because I'm like, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. No, nothing personal. You gotta get it.
It's no stepping on toes in my mind. It is. You know, maybe the Pam or the Joy, they may be like, oh, I'm stepping on my toes. I'm not those shit. Are we not here to work?
Okay, if it was on the other end, would y'all feel some type of way about it? Somebody doing it to you?
So I ain't lie. When I started working there again, I felt some type of way. Cause I'm like, I forgot what the hell I'm doing. I worked here before you. So, but the issue was he'll be helping somebody by the dressing room, like way over there, and the person right here just waiting on him, and I'm available. Like
I can help you too.
I know how to do my job.
Yeah.
You just don't want me to. You think I'm taking money out of his pocket, but it's really he taking money out of my pocket because you are available, or I'm available to help you, but you want to wait on him. So now you messing up what I got going on. And I'm like, hey, you know they waiting on you, right? Like, he an older man, so I'm like,
You got to do it respectfully and shit.
Yeah, but how I feel was this ain't my only job.
Very true.
It ain't his only job either, but I feel like
If he hustling that damn hard, look mad and shit, right?
I don't know.
He must need it more than me. If he,
That's how you. That's you personally thinking that.
that's me personally thinking that. Yeah,
But it's like I mean, just as much.
shit, I don't know, man.
Cause we all got jobs for a reason, right? We not just good for fun.
The shit, man. I got damn it, bro. I ain't trying to take life too serious no more, man. This shit is. I didn't see when I first started advanced collection. I was at TCC thinking I would be a counselor. At this point, I'm like, shit. I might ride this goddamn retail shit out for a very long time. I might start
like how you thought when you got to college.
So, you know, fuck it, bro. And man,
But now it's not.
Gabby was saying it was like crazy. You have 4 customers at a time, knowing you can't help 4 customers at a time. You can, but you can't, because then you have customers who are like, damn, what the fuck?
You can't. Yeah, you can't.
Unless they just really like, nah, I'm waiting on him. I'm waiting on Corey. That's my guy. Like, other than that, like, bro, I'm dressed better than this guy. I speak better than this guy. There's nothing that he can do that I can't do just as well. You know what I'm saying? But
the issue being that they all come from different things, and it's not like they come together like the 4 people or whatever. How many people you was helping at one time?
It's 4. It's not a father or son. Or,
yeah, they all
different.
It's
different families, separate. They don't know each other from Adam.
Yeah, he probably like, hey, we get paid by commission, so don't go to him.
Wait on me, even if I take 30 minutes.
Yeah. So bring that up. Is it really like that? Like the owner don't. Well, he can't make the customer do nothing.
Well, he can say something because
but the customer don't have to listen.
They don't.
Like the customer could sit and wait. Like if it's 4 customers lined up,
if they want to, yes, they just gonna have to wait.
Yeah.
But it's the whole thing is he trying to make it a friendly environment. Like he don't want to make it toxic.
I understand that.
But if the customer just want to wait, then the customer's he's just gonna, okay, this is what you want, this is what you get. You want to wait for this salesperson to be available? Do you? As long as you happy in the store, as long as you buy something in the store, that's all he care about.
I don't give a damn who said it to you, shit.
Because I'll be like, if you want to wait for me, you can wait. But I can get somebody to help you. And I have tried that. Hey, I can get somebody to go help you right quick. I'll be right back. No.
I'll wait.
It's a girl that worked there, and the family was black. The girl who was about to help was Hispanic. Mm-hmm. They didn't trust her judgment on. They didn't trust her judgment. I'm gonna just say that.
Yeah. I don't think some people can trust their own damn judgment though.
Which is true. They feel like, okay, I need you because you like me, but you're a better thinker than I am. Yeah.
It's in us. It ain't on us. You know.
Like if you see the hobo,
it's not just clothes on.
It's not just clothes on boy. You wouldn't let a hobo dress you right.
Or is it easy?
The hobo is just showing me where the shit is at. Hey hobo, where the shit is at? Oh, okay. I like these slides. Let me get these in the size you looking for me. I'm not asking you like, what you think I'm doing with this? What about this? Because I've never walked in a retail store and needed help. And especially now that I've been doing it for this long, goddamn show. People ain't, even when I go in K&G, it ain't no, hey, sir, you need help or anything.
They ain't get paid by commission.
Man, fuck that. You still supposed to help the customers. Ugh.
I think, dude, I don't know if you know that it's a white guy working at K&G.
I know, God. Yeah, I know. I walked up to him one time. I'm like, man, I remember you. You remember me?
Yeah, he does that at K&G still. I'm like, man, I'm good. You know who I am. Yeah. Leave me alone.
Exactly.
But he still try that with everybody else. I'm like, dude, you tiring yourself out because you just here just in case they need help. At men's collection, you need to help people because it helps you.
Very true.
It's the same thing at Men's Warehouse. Like, I don't know how.
It's not commission.
It used to be.
Yeah, it used to be.
I wanted to work there when it was because they got better commission than back then.
I guess depending on what you sold. They say it was like certain percentage on certain items.
Yeah. Like shoes could be 7% and suits could be like 3%. That's how it was back then.
I'm sorry. That's where I was for this meeting.
You had them with a passion.
What?
What the hell happened? You worked there what, 4, 5 years?
I worked there like 4 years.
Like fuck them.
Hey, you know how it is when you over a job? Y'all been through that, I'm sure, right? Or am I the only motherfucker?
Yeah, I just out to now. I'm
Seems like I lived every job.
Talking to America.
No, America.
yeah,
Let me
man.
tell you something.
Everybody in the world think they feel like they're underpaid and they just tired of their job. That's how I felt when I left Miss Selection the first time. Bro, I was really at work. Oh, I'm gonna join the military. I can't deal with this.
Just
I
drop.
wish I could make like a little montage of you saying that. And then
Bro,
it was
like-
crazy ass shit.
I don't know where you was at.
You ain't getting no sales that day or
It was
what?
a busy, it was a slow day. Bro, I was really just sitting on the clothes. Let me go join the military. Let me see what they got. They hit me back the next day.
What's the age cut off?
Bro,
Nah,
like real talk, I was like at the borderline too.
Barely made it in.
Yeah, like it was. Like I remember it like it was yesterday, but I don't remember what I had on. But I was at Men's Selection on the weekday. Nobody coming in the store. Like I don't want to keep doing this for the rest of my life. So I hit up. I look online. I go to by the dressing room, sit down, look online. What's the cutoff age for Marine Corps? Oh, okay,
what is it?
it's 28.
Okay.
I was
I got a few more days.
I was 28.
Doing that thing. Well,
I was 28. So I applied. I set it up in July. They hit me up in August. Oh, they hit me up. Hit me up in July or August. This is one of them. I left. I took the test in September, and I left in December. So that same year, I was out.
Man, that's the way it goes, man.
I was like, I want to keep doing this, man.
That's I remember quitting men's collection for the first time. I was coming back from COVID,
Yeah,
and I was just in that bitch. I think it was like me and Elena. That was it. The vibes was hella different. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, Brittany had quit too, right?
Brittany had quit too. Hell yeah. I had fucking my daughter, Summer. I think she was like 1 or something like that. I was like, man, what else is out there? You know what I'm saying? So I told Miss Mr. King, I was like, man, I appreciate it. And I gave him this long ass drawn out when I first started. I didn't have kids. Now I got rent. That motherfucking Mr. King just handed me the paper. It was like, sign off on this shit. To fucking like my resignation type shit. I'm like, this bitch ass ain't gonna say nothing to try to keep me up. Fuck you.
Like y'all,
Nah,
that's
but I understand. What? Yeah.
And he already know where this speech is going.
Yeah.
Just
Nah,
sign,
exactly.
just sign right
he
here.
didn't want you back. Like, he like no, cause I didn't get that.
Yeah, definitely. But I was, boy.
Ready to go.
Yeah, I was ready. Yeah.
So
But
he was
shit,
like,
the way you left was, you were like, shit, I'm preparing for the Marines. So,
Yeah.
what he gonna say? Shit, what they paying in the Marines? I'll beat it.
No, man.
What if he would have beat the price?
no,
What if he would have
no,
said, I'll pay you $5 more?
no.
You
it's
still
not,
would have stayed?
no.
$10
I was left.
and 10%
Bro.
commission. You still would.
I like, don't get me wrong, I did like the job. So, but especially with Brittany dying, man, what?
She young man now. I'm stuck looking at Billy.
But that'll make you want to leave more if he tried to offer something to keep you. That means he could have been paying you that anyway.
That means you should have
Nah.
spoke up something.
Nah, I wouldn't want to leave more if you could have just paid me more at the time. Cause you're gonna stay regardless. Like you're gonna stay
Would you?
just because he paying you more.
But once you find out that he could have been paying you this, they wouldn't sit in the back of your mind.
Yeah, it's gonna be there, but I'm still gonna be getting this money.
Right.
What am I gonna do? Less.
You a revolutionary is never quiet, man. Shit.
Right.
You won't know until you ask.
So you was really at your breaking point at that time after COVID.
Oh, for sure.
That's what made you leave.
Boy, and them fucking COVID checks. I was like, boy,
Small.
no, they was way bigger than my fucking checks in men's school.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
what they saying. That's why a lot of people don't want to go back to work.
But
I ain't know nothing about that.
Boy, if I want to make this, I need that.
Fact. But you gonna make more not going to work. Why would people go back to work?
And lo and behold, motherfucker did Lyft, Uber Eats. Well, I had like 5 different jobs in that little COVID span.
So what made you start working again then?
What you mean?
They cut the COVID shit.
Yeah.
I didn't know what's going on because I was
Oh yeah. Yeah. You was missing a whole other world over here, boy.
pretty much like
Trump.
I didn't know y'all struggles, bro. I'm telling you, when I
Yeah, you like your own struggles over there.
yeah, physical,
Yeah.
physical struggles for real. Cause y'all living Texas, fucking trash over here. Like
What you mean?
the weather was messing up. The president,
That's the reason.
yeah, y'all president,
Yeah. So you wouldn't have stayed for the extra $10.
bro. It's just the thought was
You
Being-
just want something different.
being there, working for him, and not getting enough money. Even if it was $10 extra, that's still not enough money to do what I wanted to do. Like I was staying in a, I ain't gonna say what I was staying,
Box and all that.
but I was doing from this. I'm like, I'm barely making it with this, and even if I'm getting more money, it's not enough. Cause for what my goals was, it wasn't enough to save. And Mr. Key's just gonna give you just enough to make it, just enough.
It's every business though, right?
Military is kind of different,
Every business.
You're not paying rent or bills, right?
right?
Or meals.
It depends on.
And those are the two biggest fucking factors in
Right.
this thing.
Cause okay, 18-year-old go to military, right? What did he actually own before he go to military?
Not shit.
Exactly. So he ain't got no bills, he ain't got no car note.
Mm-hmm.
Only thing he has is a cell phone bill.
Yep.
So you getting paid $1,000 every 2 weeks, and you only have a cell phone bill, which is what, either $100 or 60, 80.
Whatever a month.
Yeah, that part.
So it's
everything
not
else-
that you made
I didn't
more,
make more.
you just spent less.
Right. Because I had less responsibility.
I guess that's what it's all about. Either making more or spending less.
That's the trick to it. Like, but you still have to, you still have to kind of budget your funds because you think you're getting paid a lot, and so do other people in the world too. Like, they think military people get paid a lot of money. No, we get
Yeah, y'all get a
paid less than y'all, but we just got less responsibilities than y'all
and
because
a whole lot of tax deductions.
yeah.
Like y'all don't have to pay taxes on y'all house, right? I don't know if that's true or not.
No, it's not true.
I know my grandmother don't pay.
If you are 100% disabled or getting a disability claim from the government, then you don't have to pay taxes for your house. If you're 100%, a lot of people are not 100%. They got the military.
100%.
You could be 90%. You gotta pay taxes.
I gotta break my own foot. I'm gonna get to that 100%.
Well, no, you gotta be military
pre-existing.
related. You can't be just.
Trying to rig the system.
Shoot me.
You gonna shoot each other.
Right,
Right,
these
that's how we
things
gonna-
in Texas.
Boy, nah, you can't break get through the system. System get through you.
Every time.
But yeah, like it's this world. It's not world. It's country. The country itself, bro. It's all fixed.
So it's not set up.
I think, man, we got way more information. Like, I feel like our parents, or like people that grew up in the 60s, 70s, that shit,
Mhm.
weren't even worried about fucking money or retiring or shit. Maybe I'm speaking on my parents, but I'm like, God damn, like now I got a 401k. I'm trying to open up a traditional Roth, getting ready for the kids and shit.
Yeah.
Like, damn, was they not thinking about this shit? Did they not have the information? Did they not give a damn? Like,
They didn't have that information.
they'll go to the library or something. Shit. That shit ain't new.
Have you been to library when you was a kid?
Hell, well, yes. But as a kid, I
At
thought
school?
like a kid. I wasn't an adult,
You went to the school library or the public library?
Both.
I sure wasn't going to the library. You couldn't
No,
force me to go to the
downtown
library.
library.
But it's like
Shit, I
you
wasn't
saying too,
reading.
you a kid, so you're not even thinking to look up stuff like that.
Yeah, I ain't like
Yeah, that's what I was about to get at. But this guy, fucking jeans at 4 years old.
Fuck, I wasn't. I was on the computer playing some baseball games. I wasn't reading, getting no education. I was just on there for the computers.
So y'all think it's a difference between a job and a career in 2025?
A job and a career. And I think it's the same.
That's what I'm getting. Because people with careers say they struggling too.
Yeah. There's somebody out there making $60,000 a year, struggling like a motherfucker.
And that's because they got too many bills. Shit, just because you make $60,000 don't mean you need to pay $5,000 in mortgage.
So it's really financial literacy. It's not that much you get paid.
That's what I think. That's really what I believe.
I think it's crazy to have somebody to help you with your finances.
How's that crazy?
You're gonna do what you're gonna do regardless, right? Like you put yourself in that situation, and you expect somebody to help you get out of it.
Oh, you mean getting out?
Like
of
you
it.
paying
Okay.
somebody to help you fix your finances.
Like credit?
Anything, like,
Yeah, that's how it goes. Shit, you might
Cause-
as well sell your money at that.
because I feel like your mindset is already trained, especially as an adult. Your mindset is already fixed on what it's gonna be and what you're gonna spend your money on. Right? You gonna get that?
You got it.
Like, I ain't gonna say how old you are unless you're okay with it.
That's fine.
How old are you?
I'm
You
28.
didn't even have to say things. You
Like,
know,
as
once
an
you become a
adult.
certain age,
Yeah.
When you was young,
Like you
Yeah.
have your habits of what you're gonna spend your money on.
Yeah.
Whether it's good habits or whether it's bad habits or whether it's good to help somebody else out.
Mm-hmm.
You fuck regardless. If you have the issue of bad I ain't say bad credit, but bad finances.
No, I don't agree with that.
Okay.
what's
I think it can be fixed.
It's not the pursuit of
I think
happiness.
it's-
Like
I know. Most people are stuck in their ways.
and that's what the issue is.
But shit, people can. I guess if you SOL enough, then you have no choice but to change. Or if you don't, you just digging yourself in a deeper hole. We've all dug ourselves in a hole and had to climb up that mud.
Yeah.
After so far down, shit, still going up this way.
Because you keep digging the hole for yourself. Like I think people continue to dig holes for themselves.
I'm like, stop now. Stop digging.
Like you shouldn't be doing the same issue. You should have the same issues you had 10 years ago.
Very true.
Like you 28 now, but at 38 you shouldn't be having the same financial issues.
maybe.
Very true.
All right, think
I
about
know inflation.
devil's advocate again.
Mm.
I agree with what you're saying. I'm just playing devil's advocate. There are people and companies that are predatory. So you would be saying that you making the choice to do this, but you're not really making the choice. You don't have a choice but to give into. Like
The stuff that we buy, or
if you are living paycheck to paycheck, some people have to take out payday loans or whatever to make it to the next week or whatever.
Yeah.
Right?
mm-hmm.
The loan company knows this, so they're charging you
interest.
times 100, not 20, not 25. So if you borrow $1,000, you owe us $2,000.
Mm-hmm.
But you need the 1,000, or you're not gonna eat this week. You're not gonna pay your rent. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So is that you digging a bigger hole for yourself,
Yeah,
or is it them helping you dig the bigger hole?
it's both. But no, it's
You see, you left with no choice but to dig a bigger hole. That's what I'm saying.
mm-hmm.
Well, I'm asking. He's saying it's their choice, but these things are put in place for you to go deep.
It's their choice. Like why? Unless you have
No,
it's
like
your choice.
Like you said, the jobs ain't paying enough for you to save or to do extra. So you have to take the loan out to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But the loan is preying on you. Now you could not take the loan, that's your choice. But you also not gonna do X, Y, Z outside of it.
Bro, it's your choice. Like the
What
expenses
you
that
think,
you
bro?
have are based on your decisions in life. Because whatever decision you made.
No, no. Okay, I got you. I got you. What's this? That was the whole reason for you joining the military, right? To lower your expenses. Your basic expenses, your job wasn't covering it, all right?
Right.
Was it your choice?
Yeah, that was my choice.
No, the job just wasn't paying you enough to cover them.
He's saying it's never the person's choice.
I'm asking. I just try to use you for example so you can see it different.
I think it was my choice to join because if it wasn't the military, he probably would have paid me more if I told him I'm about to leave. I was already signed up. He couldn't stop that. Like can't stop with the government contract.
Yeah.
I was government property as soon as I signed those papers, and that was in September.
But you wouldn't have been having them thoughts.
If he didn't pay me, if he paid me more,
Yeah.
nah, bro.
Or that was your choice.
Yeah. Like if I was getting paid more, I probably wouldn't have joined the military. But after finding out that the money that I'm making is not enough to make it, period. Like he paying me more, but
money that you spending.
Well, yeah, I was spending some money for no reason.
It's not your choice what you get paid.
No. Well, the commission, kind of.
It's other jobs.
True.
That's people arguing.
But do you have the degree or the skills to get the other job?
But they tie into what we also just said about jobs versus careers. They struggling too.
Yeah.
But are they struggling because their expenses?
Yeah.
That's the only thing it is. That's the only reason why people are struggling because of their expenses.
Learn how to be happy with contentment, but still be ambitious at the same time.
And that's what as parents, that's what parents are supposed to teach their kids. But some people like, nah, I want my kids to have the best. So that's what they think they should get. Or I ain't gonna say not that they don't deserve it, but
it takes time to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah, what if you chasing that, you forever gonna be chasing. There's always bigger, there's always better, there's always newer.
But say your kid say, I want some Jordans. Jordans cost more than some Spider-Man shoes.
Hell yeah.
Why do you think Jordans is better?
Shit, I don't know. Shit, because they damn girl ain't. Not when it's coming out of my pocket.
Yeah, that's the light bill right there.
Right.
Shoot, you tell me. What? Can these lights out right now? They're gonna make it to this podcast.
Boy, nah, that what you said though about it being your choice is very true though, because I was literally in that same predicament, man. Me and my missus was SOL, man, and I had put my title up for a loan.
Yeah.
And boy, when I say I was paying that loan off forever.
The choice?
Forever.
Choice?
What? Yes, that was me because I was horrible with spending. On top of my wife was somewhat working. I'm making these little ass checks. Shit, I'm telling the people, hey man, I can pay this much on rent. I'll pay the rest on the 3rd, 4th, 5th, whatever it be. Just trying to juggle as much as I can. But at the end of the day, going back to that hole, I dug myself out that bitch. Shit, nobody ever sees that shit. So that's when you keep your head down. Nobody sees you at your worst. I never seen you at your worst. Y'all saw each other though, because y'all brothers.
Yeah.
But nobody sees that shit. It's dark.
True.
That predatory shit.
So, but if you can, that should drive you to depression if you stay in it too long. You better change your ways, y'all. Change your habits. You gotta catch yourself first though.
Yeah,
you gotta know, like, oh shit, man, I'm spending too much money on weed, or strippers, or whatever, fucking clothes, or food, or restaurants, whatever it may be. Shit, let me double down.
See, now who in their right mind as a company would be like, I'm gonna loan you this $800, but you gotta give me the title to your car.
Man,
you see what I'm saying? You see how predatory that is?
Man,
If you can't pay me this 800 back, I'm gonna take your whole car. That's
But it's
worth
like
whatever.
that same loan wouldn't have got me my wife another car.
Facts.
Took that, you know. So you gotta take it
Facts.
and use it.
That's
No, it wasn't like I'm gonna flex with this money.
yeah.
Nah, that was necessary. Even though I paid on it way longer than what I was supposed to.
Yeah.
On my own doing.
Okay, you still having fun out there? Like, yeah, you still going to concerts, wasn't you?
Oh, hell yeah.
See?
Hell yeah. Oh, no, that was before summer. I think that was a little bit before summer.
Also, when you had your daughter.
Yeah. That was like a year. That was tough. That first year, I really had to change my mind. Like, I'm such a parent, bro. Even on the ride here, I swear I thought I had my kids in the back. Like, why do I feel like do you be having that shit? I'm like, I swear, like, oh, bring the motherfucker.
I'm tripping.
For real.
Like, something you made that.
I swear, I heard something. Nah, it's crazy because as a kid, I used to hear my mama call my name. Like, I used to hear, did I say this? I'm like, Mama, you call me mama? No, I didn't call you, bro. Now I hear my kids calling daddy. I'm like, what's up?
You're so used to
They
it.
look at me like, I'm like, oh, shit.
Like, now you're the head.
They saying it so much. Maybe they hear me saying their name too, you know what I'm saying? Some shit.
It's going to echo through their head when they get older. You took out the title on, right?
I took out the title on.
Why couldn't you just ask somebody for the money?
Ooh.
Why is there nobody around?
No, see?
Just earlier, remember I was talking about my parents or our parents? And
No, I'm not talking about the parents.
Who would I have? A friend?
Everybody in the same situation.
Who do I don't know. I don't have an uncle or auntie to call up and say, hey, you got $1,000 for a car note.
Why not? So everybody in the same situation?
I got money, like that's what I was just saying earlier. I'm preparing myself for.
No, it's not.
I can't call my mom. I can't call my dad, and those are the main two people. Other than that, you got brothers and sisters and cousins. Ain't who doesn't know this. So and even if they don't have it,
are we stuck?
Are we stuck?
Cause
hell yeah,
you're surrounded. You're surrounded.
Okay, well, bring up what you sent me. The statistic. 7 out of 10 people don't.
They have nobody to reach out to. Like, what you talking about?
You sent it to me. It's like 7 out of 10 people don't got $1,000.
So, how many people could you call? So could any of us call?
And not only do they got it to spare to lend to you.
And what's the most important, but not the most, but how much do you feel comfortable asking for as
a man?
As a man, yeah. Like my dad, I'll call him sometimes. Like, man, like 20 years old real quick, I'll pay you back Friday.
Yeah.
But other than that, shit, I ain't asked for hundreds in a minute.
I think I tried to ask for like what was it? I think it was 3,000.
From who?
I seen you say. Once you said 3, he was trying to figure out what the next word was.
I think it was 3,000.
3 what?
From who?
I can't tell you who.
I mean, immediate
it's not
family
him,
out
right?
soon.
Huh?
Immediate family out
Yeah.
soon. Okay.
Yeah. I was
don't
trying
expect you to say anything.
I could afford to pay it back, but it was just to hold until I ain't gonna say the next paycheck, but until something came along.
Did you get it?
I ain't need it.
Oh, so something we ended up just not needing.
Yeah.
But they were about to.
No. You're like, he said, if I give you this money, you're not gonna learn.
So what they have gave you 1,000.
Yeah.
Okay, so hey man, I ain't got 3,000, I got 1,000 though.
They would give me 1,000.
Okay, yeah.
Notice this is one person you talking about. I just want to throw that out there.
So one. Okay. So I'm gonna just let y'all know this is 3 people, and only one of us know one person.
Out of all the people that we know.
But yeah, I did know a lot of people.
Okay, that's fine.
From the military and then before I left. And family members as well.
You're not helping your case.
Yeah.
Like, I can easily just ask one of the Marines that I hung out with for X amount of dollars. and they know me enough to give it to me.
What they ask why?
Of course, everybody gonna ask why.
Okay. I was just wondering.
It's just a trust that I bring to other people. Like they can trust me to do that. I'm just throwing it out there. It's trust.
No,
There's a lot of trust that you gotta have.
Yeah, I didn't have that ability, so I had to go to the title mall. Shit, motherfuckers drawing blood every day. Shit,
But
I ain't never drew blood. At least not yet. You know, I might on the next episode. Like, I got the blood.
you got better. The door is small.
$100 in a little platinum.
Boy, but that's sad though. Like you can't look to your community for any help, but you have to go to a consumer, a predator, or whatever
Very
to
true.
get help.
You know what? I'm sorry, I take that back. My grandmother, probably not 1,000, but she would help. That's one person for sure. But other than that, I can't shit on everybody. So that's 2 people.
Another one for every one person up here. Just let that be known.
That's really bad though. Within our own community, like we can't trust people around us to help us out. But
It's not that we can't trust them. I believe if they had it, they would give it to me. But
would you give somebody $3,000?
if I had it, and depending on who it is, like, you know.
So if I ask you for
And it's
$1,000,
got to be a necessity. It's like, man, I'm finna get kicked out. They got an eviction notice on my door.
Well,
I'm like, damn, bro, what? Because I'm a helping person. You know,
I wouldn't do it.
That's fine.
I'm a helping person too, but the fact that you need
So
it.
if you had it. Okay, so that's the type, you know, that's fine. I don't have it. So I can't.
But would they learn?
I don't know. That's not. I hope they do.
Because the only good thing about getting it from you is you're not gonna charge them interest.
Yeah.
But they still gonna need the money again later on.
Right.
You know, you didn't charge them interest like a bank would.
If you're bringing that up, then yeah, that's different.
Because with a bank, they're gonna put them in a bigger hole. But with you just gonna, you're not doing nothing. You what you basically would be doing is you covering the hole up and then you picking it back up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it.
Okay. So what if somebody was like, bro, I need a new kidney or something. I need some money. And you pay for my kidney replacement. Would you do that? You a millionaire. You got all the money you want that you need. No expenses, no overhead. Would you do it then?
Why you need a new kidney?
I don't know. Shit. Maybe they fucked up their kidney.
Exactly. So you gonna fuck up the other kidneys?
So, I mean, shit, we can say why to everything.
No, the thing is, you don't want to put nobody. You don't want to help somebody that's just gonna put themselves right back in that
You say,
situation.
oh, why am I helping you?
No, it's not why I'm helping you. It's just why you need this. Like, would this be able to help you?
If they didn't need it, they wouldn't be asking, right?
They
It's
gonna
not like
need
it's
it.
crack or weed.
That's what they gonna lead to.
How do you know though?
You don't know, but you can't trust people either.
What I'm saying, in my head, this is somebody that truly needs it, somebody that is trustworthy, that's somebody like Keith Ewing, Keaton the boys, right?
Mhm.
So if he need, I'm sure you, and you had it. I'm gonna keep saying that. It ain't like you giving him your last. You got more than enough. He like, bro, I really need this. It'll help me out. Yada yada. I'll pay you back. Yada yada. You still with me?
I would.
It's a necessary. It's not no bullshit. It ain't no. I'm trying to hit up the club and get some Ace of Spades bottles. You know,
Yeah.
some real shit.
I would help. I would help Keaton out for sure.
Okay.
But it still would be the issue.
Gotta keep
Why
it.
you need this?
Yeah, like, okay, think about this. All right. You asked for money, right? You asked me for money, right?
Why do I need it? Is that what
No,
you're
no,
going
no,
at?
no.
Oh, okay.
You're in a relationship,
Yes.
so both of y'all can't do it.
So you putting me in a situation
No.
that I don't know. I'm like, okay, let's say
I'm gonna say, okay, both of y'all are able to work,
yes.
but you asking
So I
somebody.
don't need it then. I just want it. That's what you saying.
I ain't saying that. I'm just saying why you need it when you got somebody else.
Okay, hey Corey, bro, I need $500, bro. What the fuck? Ain't you married, bro? What? Yo, you ain't got it? Why don't you have it?
That's you
Man.
know exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't
That's
get
exactly the question.
man, you know what I'm gonna do? Grandmother,
Man, that is what's gonna happen. They gonna hang up and then they gonna ask somebody else.
Yeah, like,
because that's what, if you need it, I'm not gonna ask for money if I don't need it. But if you need it, you're gonna wear out all the options, and then I might hit up that blood donation. That's what I feel.
But my issue is why, as a couple, that y'all can't get it together or come up with it together.
That's that's a beautiful question. Why can't you? Why can't y'all come together and get some fucking money? I don't know. Whatever.
And especially being married, like you don't want to get into a marriage and have that financial struggle.
Oh, for sure.
Like I don't want my girl to struggle with me
Hell no.
coming into a relationship. If it happened later on, then that's just something that we did together, not something that I brought to the relationship.
So would you give a homeless person some?
I have before, but
Why?
$1.
Why?
Why?
They needed it.
I felt good at the moment. That's the only reason why.
Can't they get their own dollar?
It's not because they needed it. It's because I felt caring at the moment. That's all it is.
So in some situations you'll do it because you feel like a caring person.
Yeah.
In other persons you'll be like, why don't you feel that way with homeless
To be honest,
people?
you shouldn't be giving homeless people no money.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
So I would give my friend away before. But yeah,
Well,
you're
they may be
saying
a homeless person.
why are you in a situation that you need $2?
That's why.
Why are you in a
That's
situation?
the thing.
when minimum wage is $7 an hour, you know what I'm saying? Why are you begging for $2? That's when it just comes here.
There's homeless vets out there too.
It is.
A lot.
I don't understand that.
Yeah. Because you got twos, you got some guys that
And I told bro a long time ago, if you homeless, I feel like it's a mental illness.
to be homeless. What makes you say that?
So nobody trusts you to stay with them?
Oh boy, oh my God.
You want to get
This guy. Everything gonna be a victim blamer.
Like really, like why wouldn't you? Like if I'm homeless, so then nobody want to meet me.
Why can't you put yourself in a situation to get your own house? No.
I really though, like
Why not your own house?
he doubled down again.
No.
like you said, I was bad today. That's how I think. Like something is wrong with these people.
Hey,
It's not that they just made wrong decisions in life or financial decisions. Something's mentally wrong with these people.
very true.
Like you wouldn't just bring somebody homeless into your house to stay with you.
No, man, you mentally challenged.
Like there's plenty of people that's out there. Like you leave right now, you're gonna see somebody with a sign saying that I just want something to eat.
Yeah.
Homeless. Why are you so far away from the homeless shelter? Is the question.
It's a Dollar Tree. Why you over there?
Like they pretty don't. People they don't know their direction because they don't know. Some people don't know because they not from here most of the time. I feel like they're not from here. That's why they put themselves in a situation to be somewhere different, and now they
That didn't go as well as they thought.
Yeah, therefore
horrible.
Real horrible.
I don't know. I can't say 100% of freaking homeless people are
Yeah,
mentally ill, but
it's not 100. It's different variables.
It's in the 90s.
I think some people are homeless and do have houses to go to, and I think some people are like, what's that movie? Don't Be a Menace, where the dude had the damn sign. He dumped the change and then he took it all off and got in his bed type shit.
I remember that scene.
Because depending on where you at, Panhandlers, they make a pretty good amount of money.
That's not here.
The Beans, but yeah, not here. But it's different. Like you said, it's different levels of that shit. Some people, they don't have a pot to piss in.
Just pee outside.
Oh my God.
Yeah, like we did before.
You think it's enough information? What percentage of it do you put on parents?
No way. Why they're homeless?
Yeah, because like you said, if parents didn't teach their kids about whatever, it's gonna be hard out here for them. You gonna have to struggle and figure it out.
I think it's like I want to say 50.
I was gonna say like a quarter. But I don't know.
I think it's less than 50. Because
But
how often are you with your kids?
Not often enough.
Yeah, that's why. It's probably less than 50. I agree with that. I don't think it's that high of a number because, but your parents are an influence to partially an influence to the kid's life.
You know, nobody plans on being homeless. I never met anybody that said I won't be homeless. It's a saying. They say people don't plan to fail; they fail to plan.
I heard that saying before, but I just don't get it.
I'm guessing.
Oh
Your
yeah,
parents
yeah. I'm
good.
tripping. I'm tripping. Yeah.
You know, where you like you're not asking your kids shit what you want to be when you grow up. Or you're not just helping them with their homework or asking them those deeper questions to help them evolve and learn
Mm-hmm.
what they like, what their niche will someday will be.
So what you think it is?
a combination. It's parental for sure, but
No, I'm talking about like a percentage.
it's higher than a quarter. So I feel
But it's
like
less than 50.
my stance is I can't speak for our parents because we don't know what they knew or whatever. But like how you say we don't know what we doing, but we know we're doing something wrong. So I feel like now, even if you don't know what to teach your kids, you know that it's something else that they need to know. Like you might not know about Roth or IRA
You know,
or whatever, but you know that they need to invest. So you can still plant the seed, and then they go find the information somewhere else.
very true.
Like you don't have the direct information to get them, like here, do this, this, this.
Mm-hmm.
But you know a broad range of things to say. Like our parents didn't. Well, I ain't gonna speak.
You know,
Didn't say nothing. It was just go to school and you figure out what you figure out.
Yeah. Yeah.
very much so. Very much so.
But now we know more than that. That we can tell our kids, all right, just a job ain't gonna get it done. College, trade, like you know what I'm saying. You don't have the exact path for them, but you do know other things to tell them. So if you're not at least doing that, you failing.
Very true. Very true. I agree with that.
You don't think they look at the actions that we doing, like the kids?
More than what you say.
Yeah. I guess in conflict with their it's in conflict with their mindset because they hear you telling them one thing, but they seeing you doing another.
You know the problem I got with that? I believe that. You know the problem I got with that? In my experience, I'm not seeing it work out either way. For real, right? You don't want to listen to your parents because they barely getting by or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're not listening to them, and you don't want to do what they're doing either. So right?
Just saying that.
No, right?
Yeah.
So now you're looking at social media or whatever is the other influence, but that's not gonna work for everybody. So you still not in the predicament you want as a child that's coming up, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta listen to somebody. Like, what are you gonna do?
Very true. And what did y'all do? Like, let me ask this.
About what? Making it.
Like, did y'all listen to y'all parents, or did y'all watch more what they do and adapt it to that?
I educated myself.
Watch each other. So it's not even about what the parents. We didn't listen. We didn't listen to parents.
Okay.
We watch other people.
Mistakes for one.
Right. Like the siblings.
Mm-hmm.
We watch their behaviors. Because the parents' behavior is not even the same as the our sibling. Well, it is, but we don't recognize our parents' mistakes.
Parents. So.
Yeah. We think the parents don't do no wrong.
Boy.
As a kid, that's what you think.
That's crazy.
Yeah, as a kid, that's what you think. Your parents do no wrong. But when you see your brother or your sister do something, you better get in trouble. I see that you doing that. I don't get in trouble for doing that because mama didn't like that. Mm-hmm. So it's not the parents what we're saying. It's the sibling.
So y'all learn more from
Each
your
other.
brothers. Or, oh, each other. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you say each other. Like I think he went to college or university. I went to just TCC.
Mm. Like you saying, everything he did is
No, not everything.
not,
but it's just
you
like
know,
you see
a good
something-
amount. You like, oh shit, Corey did something very similar to that type shit.
It's basically it's a learning lesson. Like you see it, and then okay, maybe nah, I can't do that. I couldn't do that. Like one of my brothers went to the Marine Corps. Hey, we tried it. I tried it before as 18, but
So,
it wasn't gonna work.
Well,
I wasn't mentally prepared to be in the Marine Corps at the time.
imagine being an 18-year-old.
Exactly. Like,
$1,000.
boy, you're crazy. That's just like being an NBA player. You don't really know.
Boy, you probably would have been on. No.
And at that time,
Yeah, like it's really what it is. Like, imagine I went in at 28, right?
Mhm.
Now I went in at 18.
And you had a 10-year head start. Yeah.
Like, you watching other people do it, and you trying to figure out if you watching the siblings do it, you try to figure out if you can do it too. But I have more than one brother try to be a DJ. More than one brother try to be a rapper. Everybody ain't meant to do the same thing as the other one. Like, we don't even recognize what our parents do when they was our age, 18 or 17, right? Do you know?
Bullshit. Yeah, I know.
That's what they was doing.
Yeah, bullshit.
it's like brought it up earlier. Like,
No, that's honesty. That was one thing that I can definitely say with confidence. Both of our parents fed us,
Mm-hmm.
so at least we know like when shit is real, authentic. Like, oh, yeah, that's I can fuck with that right there. Like no spoon fed shit, none of that. Because she was like, "Hey, speak how you feel." Shit. There was one time I was hella mad. I'm like, man, fuck. I don't even remember what it was about. Some childish shit. I was probably 11 or something. She was like, "Hey, say what you feel." And ever since then, boy, I've been emotional as fuck. But that shit feels good to get off your chest, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we talked about men's mental health last time, so it's good to get that shit off your chest, man. For real. No matter if it's to the source or to the missus, most of the shit is going to the missus.
Most times she the source. Mama, it's your fault. It's all your fault. I can't get this. But nah, I think it's easier for kids to learn now versus when we was kids. But it's harder to break they mindset at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah, I was hard headed. Yeah, I was hard headed.
I don't think I was.
Until you look at a video highlight.
Yeah, pretty much until you see yourself using handcuffs.
Nah,
Like-
that,
I don't think I was hard still.
Even on that, or like shit. I remember when I got my driver's permit. Mom, can I drive? I want to drive everywhere. We going to the store. Can I drive? No, hell no. I ain't going. Shit, you got me bent. You know what I'm saying? I was very rebellious. I thought I knew
everything. Yeah.
I didn't know shit. Hey. Of course, that's how it will always be for most of the part.
Yeah.
But I wish I would have kept my mouth shut a little bit more growing up.
That's what I don't understand. Now that you got kids, your kids gonna go through the same thing.
That's crazy.
And I don't understand why they can't skip this step. Like you said, why can't you learn from the mistakes of your parents? It's because you just don't view it the same.
Yeah. Let me say this though. Some people didn't. Some people haven't. And as I'm saying this, I'm pretty sure y'all can both think of some childish ass people that's like, well, that still ain't good. He's still on that bullshit.
Yeah.
So some people didn't step out and say, damn, what my mom and dad was saying was on point. Like this shit is happening right now as I speak. Some people still got that, man, I don't know shit. I don't know. I'm not gonna grow up. I'm not gonna do nothing. Responsibilities ain't hit them all the way. They're not taking shit serious. You know, like man, you need to take what your parents are saying one day and truly, they need to evolve. You know, 'cause like I said, when they telling you this shit as a kid, you don't care.
I just told my nephew the other day. I was like, this nigga was like, this shit funny because it's true. He's like, he asked me why I don't ever smile, you know.
That's crazy.
And that's funny because kids actually be paying attention to you.
Uh,
And all I had to say was, "You gonna see?
boy,
What you tell him?
Squidward ain't
You gonna see?"
You told him that?
I was honest. I was like,
Boy.
stay a kid as long as you can, cause you gonna find out.
That's funny.
That sound bad.
It
Like
does.
that's a conversation right there.
You
Like
can really tell him that.
the things that
That's horrible.
Yeah.
the
You're a
things
horrible
that
person,
sound
though.
the things that sound bad, but it's actually true.
You gave that a little bit more lighthearted answer.
Yeah.
People find out. In about how old
What is
are
it?
you? About 15
11?
years. Oh, he's 11.
This is like 11, right?
15 years.
12.
No,
You probably don't
I
even
asked this
understand.
too. At what age did y'all find out? Like, damn, I'm not even middle class. I'm like low. I'm like,
Oh, I found that
getting
out at
out the
16.
mud.
Yeah, we poor. We not poor, we poor. I was working at
The other
16.
OR?
Couldn't afford we got me or
Not for or left the field out there.
Man. And I don't want to say poor, like use it poor, like we
No.
just eat porridge every day type shit. But
like
you think you're like this as a kid, and then
No, okay,
You know.
okay, even that. That's how you know people living above their means, because if you didn't know that you was poor, so you really did. Well, I don't know. You didn't think nothing was wrong because it was normal to you.
I think that.
So how come once you find out you can't keep living like that? No, that's a real question though, right? You've been living. You've been living like that. It's like your eyes finally open. You're like, I shouldn't be living like that.
No, to be honest, I don't know. Cause we still poor. Like
Yeah, we are.
I'm still thinking like when
When did I get
realize it now? That's the difference.
When did I get out?
I did get out.
I'm still in it.
Like
I'm out. No, you're not. You just out from a different box. We not.
You're not rich, but you're not like, okay, like I said, as a kid, you're here. You think you can go to Disneyland. You think you can go to Six Flags every day. You think you can do way more.
No, it's the same thing. It's expensive.
Yeah, maybe that is.
Bro, I'm still wondering, like, when did I realize that I was like I'm still in the same situation. I just got a different income.
That's the way it goes.
No, I think it was when I left.
When you left, left when?
Left her.
No, to go.
Nah, I'm tripping.
I'm like, bro, you were 28. You just
Yeah. Yeah. I guess it depends on your mindset, like, cause some people don't feel like they poor as long as they got family, right? As long as you got somebody to depend on and a good loving
support.
Yeah, good loving support, then you don't think that you are poor.
Yeah.
But you are poor, like
yeah.
Like
okay, individually.
I'm sorry. By poor, I mean like
individually.
Yeah, I mean like families that go on a cruise a year or a nice vacation every year or a nice flight to Cali or Florida or have y'all been to Disney World? Been to Disneyland?
Around
like that type of shit.
You still poor?
Exactly. But I'm saying that's more of like we didn't even get that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh shit, y'all get ready for the vacation or something. Get ready for the vacation or something. It was no
around
like
25.
25.
25 what?
Well, I ain't gonna put that out there. What he said. Once I realized I wasn't in the struggle that I was brought up in. I was about to leave.
Oh, when you realize
That I wasn't in the same situation that was.
that you no, that's
that
different.
You thought you was in your mind.
Yeah.
Oh, that's when you realize, man. 30, 29.
31, you know?
Yeah. And I wasn't in the same predicament either.
In both, from 30 to 29 and 30, two different predicaments?
No, I'm saying like I was saying 29 or 30 when I realized that I wasn't in the same predicament. Like I wasn't struggling as I used to. I wasn't struggling no more. I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't struggling.
Or were you more in control of your spending habits?
Hmm. It's been 30 years.
Would you say you were in control of your spending habits?
No, that wasn't my problem. My problem was I didn't have the information. Once I got the information, the light bulb just went on.
He was sitting there to me. I'm like, ignore it. Ignore it.
He sending you like YouTube videos or
Yeah.
articles on how to deal what to do with the chick every day.
Yeah. I'm like,
Man, I
man.
got time to watch that 10-minute long ass video.
Yeah. Hey, real talk.
But it's like, little do you know, that definitely would have helped.
Yeah.
You would have had that 10-year head start, 15-year head start.
Yeah.
But hey, it starts today. You realize and you go. You a fool when you realize and you still doing the same shit.
That's a true statement. No, that's just a true statement. You wouldn't tell nobody your struggle to help you out.
Sound like therapy is what
It does. Like last time we talked about a man's
mental health. Yeah.
right. A man won't ask another man.
How you doing?
No, for help. You said you went to a loan company. Did you ask your dad first?
I didn't have to ask. I already knew.
Yeah, I didn't answer. Oh, my bad.
Well, don't use his dad. Use somebody else.
Yeah, like,
Would you be comfortable telling somebody else your struggle?
Like my dad or my brother or something?
No, just
anybody.
another male.
Hell no.
Like say,
Yeah.
like me, like you wouldn't want to tell me.
Hell
Exactly. But what if I know how to get you out of it?
It's
no.
not,
Stay in there.
yeah, that's not a risk you're willing to take.
Yeah.
Like what? Well, first,
Cause
you
he
don't
don't.
like being vulnerable.
Yeah, and he don't know that you got the answer to help him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
But that's basically what's the issue is around us. As not to bring up the topic of men's mental health, but that's the issue around men. Period.
Kinda. That's 50-50. Cause like he said too, like you kind of know that he don't got the answer before you ask him.
And that's why you don't look to your parents for help.
Just based off experience.
I think I brought it up last time. If y'all watched 60 Days, y'all watched that a show where
Where they go to
Foreman
jail.
goes in jail and shit. Every time a dude go in, he got a main calm, macho. This, what you from? Really? You know what I'm saying? The ladies go in, oh girl. I'm like, damn, boy, they laying on each other's stomachs and titties and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Watch this.
So it's a pretty good show, man. I was watching it. But I don't know what it is about us men. We just are not emotional, bro. I said earlier, I'll spew the shit out of it, but a fucking stranger. I think I said that last time. I couldn't imagine spewing my deepest, darkest depressions or whatever you want to call it to a stranger.
Mm-hmm.
Even if he had the best workshops and the best breathing fucking techniques, I still couldn't.
He's just gonna stay in it and figure it out.
What?
Would you?
But tell a stranger?
Or a male or whatever, your problems?
Just keep.
Fuck no.
Not a question.
Definitely not him.
Even if he might have the answer to get you out,
I don't think I would.
I know I wouldn't.
Well, have you went to the marriage counselor?
No.
Have you been to marriage? Would you ever go?
No.
I thought about going, in
I
all
would.
honesty. Just to ask, maybe this person would ask questions that are tough for me to ask, or questions that I just hadn't thought of yet. I don't know what those questions would be, obviously, but I think it's worth a shot at least once.
I think it is too. But it's not even about the questions. It'd be the other person understanding who I am from now.
From them.
Yeah, because I can't, as men, we can't express ourselves
You know,
that easily as women can. But another person can.
get that out of you.
Well, get it. They can. I'm pretty sure they can understand it from them versus from us.
Yeah. I'm scared. Like, what the fuck is he gonna ask? Hey, you cried. What could he ask? You know, that's like you still find as a childhood of your a piece of your childhood missing that you trying to do for your wife or something. What is he gonna ask? I'm gonna find out, man.
You'll go.
I'm gonna find out.
What do you ask me? Any type of circumstance. Oh yeah, baby. What you want to say?
Would you ever think about it, PJ?
No.
You like, hell no.
Hell no.
Dang. What makes you so hesitant?
I feel like we all flawed. So how can somebody give me the answers to something?
Very true. Very true.
Like I wouldn't do it, but I do see maybe like 10% of what y'all saying. Like obviously other people got different experiences,
Mm-hmm.
so they could open up something that you didn't see in this light or something like that, or a question or something that you wouldn't have thought about. But like overall, solve y'all problems as a couple, and they don't know y'all personally. I don't see it helping
So you would rather
overall.
approach like a mutual friend and be like, man.
No,
So you just keeping your relationship
yeah,
private.
this is the way you be that person.
And the missus and God. You know what I'm saying? And not to say, and that's kind of me. I don't like people knowing too much of my business. At the same time, they say it's a discretion or something, where it's got to remain secret and shit.
Yeah.
But I'm more curious than I am looking for somebody to say my marriage is good, smooth. I just want to know if it could go smoother or what can we get. Even I would ask them, I'm like, what can me and my wife get out of this? You know, by the time it's and they said, oh, another 2-3 sessions.
Yeah,
One.
If you wanted to get like actual like help, like tips to make a better, not say better, but a lasting relationship, older couple.
Older couple. Yeah, I be chopping it up, man. And the missus went to Oklahoma. We sat next to an old couple. And boy, when I say we chopped it up for like 30 minutes, I'm a sponge, bro. I'll ask anybody, man, how did y'all been together? How long? 50, 40, 30? How?
Mm.
Shit. Even if it's one thing that they say, because a tip, I was gonna put it on Facebook. I was gonna say, if I had to give anybody a tip after my 3 years of marriage, it don't take any tips. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like, let your shit be what it is. Because some people are like, hey, I ain't doing no 50-50, I ain't doing that. I'm like, shit, okay. Let me pay all the bills if you want. We gonna be in the fucking project somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So it's about what men are. You and your spouse come to get agreements with. I don't let nobody control my shit.
You can't, because they're gonna tell you wrong.
Some people do though, man. Like some people like are super mama's boys, for example. Your mama said this. Like, you know that's your wife. You know she come before your mama.
No,
Not out of disrespect, but
they don't know that.
But then again, you gotta think about the area that we in.
you're right.
What rather do they know?
That's a whole other conversation.
But I'm just saying, it really is some people like that, especially going back to Men's Warehouse, bro. Y'all seen the movie Step Brothers?
Oh yeah,
bro. It's really people bro.
You ever seen
There's
it?
some childish ass men that's like, it's really people like that. Of course, that's a comedic version of it. It was when I first got the men's warehouse. It was a guy like 25, 26. Mom, can I have this jacket?
Working
Like,
there or a customer?
it was a customer. I'm like, damn, I didn't know it was. You know, I can't even remember the last time I went shopping. And we mentioned this last time.
No, that's going on for real.
But yeah, man, I'm like, got man up.
Like this niggas,
Don't know nothing.
yeah. This is off topic, but I seen a girl posted or reposted or something. She's like, she had to help her husband, boyfriend, whatever, fill out a job application. It's like, you don't know your name, your date of birth, your what hospital you was born.
Boy, might as well be a damn
It's like her,
vegetable.
it's like her son.
True.
You know, and some people that, man, I'll tell you, when I first met my father-in-law, that nigga walked up to me, like, you know how we meet our father. Hey, how you doing, sir?
Yeah.
Hey, let me tell you something.
You did that
You
too?
with my daughter, get your nuts out the chest. You know what I'm saying? He like, oh, so he like, all right, cool. All right, cool. Like, shit, I want to be that, you know, and women want that,
Yeah.
you know, at least
Some of
that's
them.
what I believe. Yeah, man. I think, well, yeah, some. But I feel like you should want, nah, babe, we doing this. We gonna rock like this. You the head, you know, you my lady, you my queen. But you better know it's me, then it's you, and it's the baby, you know what I'm saying? But I'm that. And you right here. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way it's you don't ever think. Walking around with sunglasses up in the
I'm sorry, man. I ain't you I said. You still you up here, Get you I'm like,
Yeah, but that's the way it is, shit. Especially, I think Kevin Hart said he like, this whole building just explode in flames. You know what I'm saying?
see what
Your missus gonna jump on you. You gonna be like, man, come on, jump on me, get on my back. Yada. It ain't gonna be the other way.
That's
So that's
facts.
exactly how we gonna treat that shit. Like I'm gonna save your life. You ain't gonna save mine.
Yeah, I get that. But you never
50-50 or not, by the way. So.
Anyway, we're gonna talk about that at a different time.
Boy, yeah, that's a whole
The
big,
50-50.
that's a big topic.
But yeah, we're gonna end it right there.
Hey, man, we've been going shit. What has it been? Ooh, 10 o'clock. What?
10 o'clock. Or
Yeah,
Alright,
what time is
10,
it?
10.
I'm the only one without a watch.
I was gonna say maybe I didn't set my watch back. Maybe it's 11 or some shit.
Yeah, I ain't look at it since we started, but yeah, it's past 10 o'clock. But yeah, look at that phone.
I know. No,
But yeah, that was a good conversation. Too bad you wasn't here when we had the conversation with Keaton. And we couldn't get y'all together.
now I know my off days. At
Man,
least it shouldn't change.
okay. But anything else you want to say before we end it?
No, man, y'all check out my boys, brother Hawkins Brothers podcast. Check out the rest of their episodes. They got some good ass episodes, funny, informal than a bitch.
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all for always having me on, man. So, and follow my YouTube. I created another one from last time. It's Horrible Pixel Forever, y'all. So, y'all follow that.
Y'all follow that.
Yeah,
I'm
follow
a
wherever you talk.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Horrible Pixels?
I'm a gaming channel now.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, shout out. It's been 1 year since we've been doing podcasting. We finally named the dog.
For real?
Yeah, he finally got a name. It's Logic.
Is that an acronym?
No, it's just like. Dang, we really think we did. Yeah, we could name him Logic because a lot of people don't have it.
Boy.
As we were talking about, yeah, the homeless people, they need Logic. But yeah, no other balloons. It was my birthday. Happy belated birthday to myself. But yeah, next time, take that out. But appreciate y'all for watching. I'm Corey Hustle Hawkins.
I'm PJ Talton.
And we have a special guest again. Sorry you couldn't be here with Keaton, but next time, for somebody.
Sure.
Next time. Because Don Coleone.
And y'all better hit the like button, subscribe, follow, comment, all that shit.
Yeah, all that. Listen to the man. He got Logic on him. It's okay, Logic. Come down. All right, thank y'all.